Hello, this is Rico Block with IDTV. I have with me the women's coach for varsity basketball at Fort Lewis, Jason Flores. And Jason, coming off a victory last weekend and going into a meeting with Western New Mexico, they're 9-11 on the year, 6-9 in conference, but only 1-5 away. How do you feel going into this week and your team's preparation?
Well, for us, these are two games, both Western New Mexico Highlands, that we dropped on the road. And was probably, New Mexico Highlands was just a bad game for us. We didn't play well. Western New Mexico, we actually played pretty well. They're just really good at home. It's a tough place to play. And we lost a late lead and felt like that was a game that we should have won. And those were one of the painful ones. You usually have a couple during the year. And for us, that was a painful one. So I think we're hopefully motivated this week, our players, to be able to get them at home. And they're good. They're a solid team. They've won a couple in a row here, and it'll be a good challenge for us. But definitely getting us here and having played them once before, hopefully we do some things defensively that will take them out of what they want, and hopefully offensively, we have a good rhythm at home usually. So,
while we're talking about defense, they're led by three scorers, Newsome, Mitchell, and Moore, all averaging over double figures.
Yep.
What can you do defensively to sort of counteract those three and keep them in check so you can come away with a win?
It's just, for how we want to defend them. Newsome, she's really great at getting into the lane. She's a penetrating, attacking player. And we didn't do a great job. They like to bring her off some ball screens and try to get her into the lane. And that's what was really disappointing last time, is going in. We had a game plan. We just didn't execute it well. And to be honest with you, we've gotten a lot better defensively as a team since that point. I think that's really the main reason why we've won 4 out of 5 in these last few weeks, is we've turned the corner defensively. And what they like to do is really something that we've gotten a lot better at. So I'm hoping that counteracts really that, because she's the one that sets the table for those others in terms of scoring. And so that's really our big key.
You mentioned last time you played down there, you came away with a defeat, 71-68.
Yep.
What changes did you make specifically after that game in order to move the record forward in the winning direction?
Well, we just had sometimes you try to do too much, and we had to simplify a couple things in terms of how we want to defend. And really, I can't explain it more than that we've really focused in on that the last few weeks. Our players have bought in. I think they're a lot more comfortable in how we're defending and our rotations and our helps. And so it took a while to get to that point. But, now I think they feel a lot more comfortable into what we're doing, and they've kind of gotten into a zone in terms of guarding that.
They seem to have a fairly good defense. They're scoring 69 points a game, which is fairly respectable, holding their opponents to around 67 points per game. What's the game plan going forward for you to sort of keep them in check but have your offense kick into gear?
For us, it's always predicated on ball movement. We go inside, outside. We have some good post players that we have to take advantage. I think we have an advantage in there, and we definitely have to get production from our post players. First and foremost, our perimeter players, we like to, when we get into trouble, is when we start to love just outside early jumpers. And, that's not really what makes us a good team. We can get those late, but going inside, outside, and coming off of especially Saturday's game against Adams, we need to do a better job of attacking the paint off the dribble. And we just didn't do that. It's kind of hit and miss. Sometimes, we realize that we need to, and we do that. We go to the free throw line. It opens up post play as well from that. And, sometimes we get hard-headed. And I think it's really because we have some good shooters, and that's what they want to rely on. And, that's part of coaching, is getting them to realize you can get that shot throughout the offense, and you're going to have a better shot through ball movement, penetrate, and kicks. But they have a shooter mentality, and sometimes that hurts us because they're going to put it up early in the shot clock and not necessarily the shot that we want. So that's the challenge for us.
Well, best of luck tonight playing against Western New Mexico. This is Coach Jason Flores. I'm Rico Block for IDTV. Please stay tuned for Skyhawk basketball right here on IDTV.
For natural and organic vitamins and supplements and health and beauty products, there's no better place than Nature's Oasis. We offer an experienced staff, nutrition and supplement education, and exclusive products. Nature's Oasis, home to the largest selections of vitamins and supplements in the Four Corners region.
Come check out what's new at the Ute Mountain Casino Hotel and Resort. We now have single and double deck blackjack games. Enjoy our King of the Cage boxing events year-round at our event center. If you're on the go, take a break at the new Ute Mountain Travel Center. With our valet service, you can arrive in style and get right into the action. Visit us for our Saturday prime rib buffet and our seafood buffet on Fridays. With the largest gaming floor in the area, Ute Mountain Casino Hotel and Resort has all the great games you love to play. The Sporting News Grill at the new Holiday Inn and Suites of Durango is now open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Featuring a full-service restaurant and bar with 11 HD TVs, it's a great venue for family and sports fanatics alike. The Sporting News Grill. Stop in and let us show you our game face.
Today, Dad's moving into Sunshine Gardens.
We're all really excited.
You sure are a hit around here. Woo!
And once he's settled in, I'm sure he'll come out of his shell.
I hear they even have a happy hour. How about that?
Well, I think he's gonna like it here just fine.
You know, honey, I think you're right.
Introducing the Southwest Colorado Winter Guide, a great source for information about restaurants, activities, entertainment, and winter events. Pick one up and get the inside scoop on what's going on. From Cortez to Durango, from Pagosa Springs to Silverton, and every interesting attraction along the way. The Southwest Colorado Winter Guide is a free publication of the Durango Herald, available all over town. Whether you make your plans over a barbed wire fence or over wireless internet, if you're coming from the stockyard or the stock exchange, Durango is right at home at the Diamond Bell, timeless and timely.
Jim McKay hosts Open for Business, an informative new program on commerce, industry, and business in the Four Corners region, premiering January 30th on IDTV, Durango Cable Channel 15. Open for Business with Jim McKay, brought to you by First Southwest Bank. Watch more at durangotv.com.
Hernandez, and there's an early three-point shot, and it is good. Number 4, Ashley Kutcher.
Ashley just was wide open. She couldn't believe it. She actually looked around first to see if anybody was coming after her, and nobody was, and she fired it up and knocked it down.
Driving hard was Newsom. She was trying to drive to the hole. She got cut off by solid defense from Fort Lewis. Western New Mexico in all purple uniforms trimmed in gold, and Fort Lewis comes in all gold uniforms trimmed in navy blue and Carolina blue. Fort Lewis is moving from your left to your right, down low to Christy Groh. She's going to have the ball stripped out of her hands, and it's going to be Western New Mexico ball.
Well, there it was, Fort Lewis trying to pound it inside to Christy, and she's actually open, but had the ball stripped out.
And now the Mustangs will move the ball around. That is Desiree Young, down low, open jump shot, and it's good. Number 55, that is Stephanie Moore.
Yep, Moore, their third leading scorer at 11.2 points a game, can shoot it.
Aaron Curry tried to pass it off to Ashley Kutcher. It was tipped out of bounds by number 32. That's Ashley Mitchell. So the ball will stay with Fort Lewis. Here's Aaron Curry. Your score is 3-2. Fort Lewis with a 1-point lead. 18:44 left here in the first half. Richards with the ball. She gets it to Magazzini, who's to Curry. Now Ashley Kutcher. and she's going to have the ball stripped out of her hands. Great defense by number 32 in Mitchell.
Yeah, the Skyhawks, I think, are a little flummoxed. The Mustangs are playing zone defense, and there's Newsom driving the ball right to the basket and scoring, just like we talked about it. And they take a 4-3 win over, or lead over the Skyhawks. And Coach Flores says 30-second timeout.
We'll take one ourselves and be right back on 9:30 a.m. ESPN Radio for the Four Corners in Durango.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know if we got are we hooked up on TV? Do you know? Can they hear us when we're at break on the radio?
Can America One hear us? Anybody over there? They're not even looking at us.
Well,
so
nobody's even got headphones on.
That is an awful lot of wires to be hanging out right there, right where everybody walks. 4-3 is your score as head coach Jason Flores seen all he could handle within about 2 minutes span. Calls a timeout. There's a quick jump shot by Richards. No good. Now number 1, that's Newsom driving hard. She's going to pass it down to number 33, Hernandez, and she's going to be fouled by Aaron Curry.
Well, there's what we talked about. Raytanya Newsom takes it to the hole and creates defensive problems. Curry's on her, has got to stop her up at top of the key and not let her penetrate the lane.
Newsom able to inbound the ball to number 55. That was more turnaround jump shot short. And now here comes Fort Lewis. Ashley Kutcher. She gets it off to Christy Groh, now to Richards. And Richards wide open. Christy Groh from three-point land shot, no good. And number 33, that was Hernandez, rebounded the ball. And number 14, Kaylee Magazzini, will foul her.
Yeah, it's an unusual three-pointer by Groh. She's only shot 13 of them. She has made 6 for 46%, but she doesn't take that shot very often.
4-3 is still the score with Western New Mexico at the 1-point lead. 17:32 left in the first half. There's a turnover on a bad pass, and here comes Aaron Curry with the ball. Again, Fort Lewis moving from your left to your right. Quick jump shot by Magazzini, no good. Rebounded by Richards, but Richards had the ball stripped out of her hands from behind. And now checking into the ball game for the Skyhawks is number 33, that's Mary Britton, and number 32, that's Kaylee Santos. They replace Magazzini and Curry.
So the Skyhawks going with 2 of their really tough bigs on the inside there with Groh and Britton. So we'll see how they do against this zone, if they try to pound it inside or try to break it up with some outside shooting.
20 seconds on the shot clock. There's a shot attempted by Richards. It was off the mark, rebounded by by Brinton, and the ball stripped out of the hands of Richards. And now here comes the Mustangs. They have a 1-point lead. There's a turnover if Santos can save it, and she does. What a great effort that was on Santos' part. Here comes Fort Lewis. Richards on the far side wing. She gets it to Santos, now to Kutcher. Christy Groh looking to drive hard. She has the left-hand dribble, and then it's cut off. She gets it to Richards. Richards almost loses the handle on the ball, John, but was able to save it. And now there's another turnover by Fort Lewis. Easy layup, and it's good for Neilani Hernandez. A 3-point lead for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Skyhawks look a little disjointed against this zone right now. They're trying to beat it with a lot of quick movement and passing, which is how you do it, but it just doesn't look comfortable for them. And there's I guess Richards stepped out of bounds, even though she got a lot of help by Hernandez there. So looks like the referee's going to let him play her a little bit. We've only had 2 fouls, both on the Skyhawks at this point, but none on the Mustangs. But a lot of slapping and a lot of banging going in there, but it looks like they're going to let him play.
Christy Groh will have a seat for a break. She's going to be replaced by number 3, Michelle Turner. There was a tough layup attempted by Western New Mexico. No good. Rebounded Santos, and now she'll bring it up for Fort Lewis. 15:40 left on the game clock, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a three-point shot from Santos, and she rushed that shot. Never really got her legs underneath her, John.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to fire it up awfully quick. I don't know if that was a game plan of Jason Flores, but there's Newsom driving to the basket again. Misses the layup, though. Skyhawks with the rebound.
Here's Kutcher with Turner. NBA three-point shot, and she missed it. Rebounded by Fort Lewis, and we're going to have a foul on number 1. That's Raytanya Newsom of the Mustangs.
Yeah, Skyhawks aren't being bashful on putting the ball up tonight, that's for sure. But Bays now checks in for Richards. Unfortunately, they're only shooting 12% for 1 out of 8 so far tonight.
30 seconds on the shot clock, 15:10 left on the game clock. 6-3, a three-point lead for the Mustangs. Here's another three-point shot from Santos. They're going to give her 2 as she stepped on the line, but it's good.
Yeah, Skyhawks aren't letting the shot clock run down. That's for sure. Yeah, and I think the score is wrong, but you're right. It was a 2-pointer. It should be 6-5, I think.
Here's a turnaround jump shot. Great defensive block by Mary Britton. And now here comes Fort Lewis on the other end. And a great play by number 33, Hernandez, as she was able to knock the ball off of the body of Ashley Kutcher, went out of bounds on Fort Lewis, and now the Mustangs will have the ball.
I think they're talking about that shot. It was a 2-pointer. Yep, referees got together and told the scoreboard or scorekeeper only 2 points. So 6-5 with the Mustangs leading the Skyhawks right now.
14:35 here left in the first half, and Western New Mexico with the ball. Here's number 32, Mitchell. She's going to hand it off to number 15. That's Young. Down low to number 22, Jones. Turnaround jump shot. And there's going to be a foul on number 33, Mary Britton.
Well, one thing we talked about with Mary, she's got to watch her fouls. She's trying to make the block there, and looked like Coach Flores didn't like the call because it looked like all ball, but they called the foul.
Indeed they did. So number 22, that's Tessa Jones, shoots her first free throw. It's up and it's good. Here's her second shot from the right-handed shooter. That one's up and it's good. So 8-5 is the score. A 3-point lead for Western New Mexico with 14:20 left in the first half.
Yep, Western still staying in that zone defense.
Turner with the ball. She gets it all the way across to Bays. Now to Santos. They were looking down low. Here's a 3-point shot from Kutcher. No good as it hit the front part of the rim out of bounds, and now Western New Mexico will have the ball.
Yep, Skyhawks only 1 of 5 from three-point land tonight and 2 of 10 from the field. So they're going to look like they're going to put it up quickly just to try to beat the zone. If they got the open shot, they're taking them.
And this is exactly what you and I talked in our pregame. This Western New Mexico team is just tough nosed. They don't care what whose record is what. They just come out and play ball, and there's a rebound by number 33, Mary Britton. She's going to be fouled as she went up for the ball by number 32. That's Ashley Mitchell, so Fort Lewis will have the ball now.
Yep, first foul on Mitchell, second team foul on the Mustangs.
Here's Santos bringing up the ball. She gets it into the hands of Turner. Turner back to Santos, who's down here to the near side wing. She thought about driving, changed her mind. Down low to Mary Britton. She went up strong but got fouled.
Yep, I think they get 32 again. That's Mitchell's second foul within about the last 15 seconds. So sends Mary to the line to shoot 2 and 60% free throw shooter.
So here's the first shot from the right-handed shooter in Mary Britton, and she misses the first. So the score still 8-5, and checking back into the ball game is number 42. That's Christy Groh, alongside number 22. That is Erica Richards.
Yeah, Mary didn't look comfortable on that first shot there. Just kind of fired it up, and she's going to do the same thing here, but bounces that one in.
So it is now a 2-point lead for the Mustangs. 8-6 is your score. 13:20 left in the first half. And driving hard is number 1, Newsom. As she turns that corner really without being tested at all, John.
Yep. It's about the 4th time that she's penetrated the defense of the Skyhawks, and a couple times got off some easy shots. The other time she's got off some passes to allow other Mustangs to score.
Fort Lewis will move the ball around. Here's a wild shot by Turner. It was a short shot taken as it went off the front part of the rim. And now again, here comes Western New Mexico. There's Newsom. They get it down low to number 22, Jones. She turned around, jump shot, and Mary Britton was having none of that as she blocks it. And now here's Fort Lewis with Richards. A quick jump shot fired. No good. Rebounded by the Mustangs.
Yep. Britton doing a nice job on the inside. Adding to her block total for the day, but there's a foul. I think they got Christy Groh running into a screen, and Christy picks up. No, they actually got Erica Richards for her first foul. Thought I saw Groh bounce into somebody, but maybe they got Richards on the other side.
So here is the Mustangs with the ball after the Richards foul. A quick 3-point shot taken by number 21. That is Kim Clark, no good. And now here's Fort Lewis, and there is Bays on an easy layup. It's good.
Yeah, way to go, Kate, running the floor there. Groh with the rebound, got it to Richards, who saw her streaking up the left side for the easy layup.
10-8 is the score, a 2-point lead for Western New Mexico. 12 minutes left in the first half. And now that's number 2 with the ball. That is Jordan Gutierrez. She passed it down low to number 22. That was Jones, and the shot was good, but I don't know if it's going to count.
No, I think it actually bounced out, so she's going to get 2 free throws. Kind of got position on Mary Britton there, who just picked up her second foul with still 11:53 to go in the first half.
So the first shot is up, and it's good for Tessa Jones. And checking into the ball game for the Skyhawks is number 14. That's Kaylee Magazzini. She will replace number 33, Mary Britton. The second shot is up, and it's good for Jones. So the score is 12-8. Western New Mexico with the lead with 11:50 left here in the first half. And there is another turnover for Fort Lewis.
Yep, they're up to 7 now. And not even half of the first half gone yet. Not looking good. They're getting not shooting the ball well so far tonight and turning it over.
Here's Newsom again, and had an easy drive for a layup, John, and just lost the handle on the ball.
Well, actually, I think it was Michelle Turner actually slapped it off her knee, which created the turnover for the Skyhawks. That's number 4 on the Mustangs.
So here is Fort Lewis inbounding the ball. That's Kaylee Magazzini. She gets it to Ashley Kutcher, now to Richards. Richards looking around for everybody else to get down to the other end of the court. Here's Turner, down low to Magazzini. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Richards waiting for somebody to get open. They went down low to Christy Groh, who got tossed to the side by number 22, Tessa Jones.
Yep, and I think that's going to be Tessa's first foul. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Mustangs.
Tessa Jones will take a seat. Checking in for hers, number 55, Stephanie Moore. And Fort Lewis with the ball. Again, 12-8 is the score. Not a whole lot of scoring going on. And Fort Lewis is struggling offensively right now. Here's Erica Richards going up hard, and she's going to be fouled. It should go against number 55. And nope, they're going to call it on number 21, Kim Clark.
Her first foul, 5th team foul, but sends Richards to the line to shoot 2. 89% free throw shooter, the leading free throw shooter. And there I jinxed her, and she misses the first one.
So here comes Erica Richards' second free throw shot. It's up, and it's good. 12-9 is the score. The Mustangs still with the lead with 11 minutes left here in the first half. And Raytanya Newsom with the ball. They're going to move the ball around. Now number 2, that's Gutierrez, driving hard. She kicks it out to Kim Clark. Now back to number 25. There's the shot, no good. Rebounded by Christy Groh as she was able to get the rebound off Salaya's shot. And now here's some handiwork done by Ashley Kutcher. The floater's up and it's good.
Yeah, good job by Kutcher. Had a smaller player on her and she knew it, so she took it to the basket and was able to score it.
Kaylee Magazzini almost able to steal the ball away from Newsome.
Walk. Travel.
You called it. A travel on number 25. That's Veronica Salaya. So now Fort Lewis will have the ball, but checking into the game for the Mustangs is number 15. That's Desiree Young. She will replace number 1, Raytanya Newsome.
Yep, still playing. Nope, they've switched to man-to-man now, and here's Magazzini driving to the lane and throwing up a kind of a wild shot, no good.
And now here come Western New Mexico with the ball. That's Gutierrez. She's going to drive hard and turn the corner, and Christy Groh is going to have a different story for the ending on that shot as she blocks it away. And now tough defense from Fort Lewis, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Yep, alternating possession to the Mustangs, but 18 seconds on the shot clock, but a great job by Christy in there, and looks like we're going to go to media timeout with exactly 10 minutes left.
And our media timeout is brought to you by the historic Schrader Hotel. I'd like to thank the historic Schrader Hotel for their support of Fort Lewis College and Fort Lewis College sports. And we'll be right back here in 1 minute after this break on 9:30 a.m. ESPN Radio for the Four Corners in Durango.
What are you doing?
Organic vitamins and supplements and health and beauty products, there's no better place than Nature's Oasis. We offer an experienced staff, nutrition and supplement education, and exclusive products. Nature's Oasis, home to the largest selections of vitamins and supplements in the Four Corners region.
Regional Medical Center, Bank of Colorado, CJ Diner, DNS&GR, Durango Motor Company, Moorhart Murphy Regional Auto Center, and Inside Durango TV, IDTV. Thank you for your continued support and sponsorship of Fort Lewis College and Fort Lewis College Sports, and go Skyhawks. Fort Lewis with the ball after the missed shot from Western New Mexico. And now their driving is Erin Curry. She gets it to Kaylee Magazzini. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's a three-point shot from Kutcher, and it's good.
Yeah, second three-pointer for Ashley tonight. Leading scorer for the Skyhawks with 8, and Skyhawks finally get back into the lead at 14-12.
When she takes her time, John, and gets her legs underneath her with her form, she is deadly from wherever she's shooting from.
Well, and she seems to like the corners, and that's where that one came up from, and she was able to knock it down.
Here's number 2. That's Gutierrez driving with the ball. They've got 5 seconds, so they're going to have to fire one off. And that's exactly what happened. Stephanie Moore looked like she just tossed it up, and it goes in.
I've seen line drives in baseball that weren't as flat as that shot was.
We are tied here, 14-14. Another three-point shot from Kutcher, and again, she rushed that shot and missed.
Well, she saw a Mustang coming at her with her hands up and kind of glanced away a little bit, I think, and cost her for not making it.
An open three-point shot for Western New Mexico, and it is sunk with nothing but net for number 15, Desiree Young, and the Mustangs take the lead again by 3, 17-14.
Yeah, Young only shoots him at 21%, but she was able to knock that one down.
And here is Christy Groh. She's going to drive. They're going to call her for a travel. So 8:18 left in the first half.
Checking into the game
There's a
for
turnover.
Skyhawks, number
Kaylee
20,
Magazzini will check out of the
Megan
ball
Prinz.
game. Replacing her is number 20. That's Megan Prinz.
Yeah, Christy, good idea to drive to the hole, but just shuffled her feet before she took off.
Newsome back into the ball game for the Mustangs. She kicks it back out to Young. Young down low to number 55, Moore, who takes another jump shot. No good. Gets her own rebound, though, and puts it back up and in off the glass.
Moore.
Yeah, I got Megan Prinz into the game, and she got a little out of position for that rebound, and Moore was able to get it and put it back in.
You look out on the court, and without question, Fort Lewis has the height advantage, John. Let's see if they could take advantage of that right now. There's a floater. Jump shot by number 22, Erica Richards, and it's good, and she's going to be fouled.
Basket.
Yeah,
Erica
nice job by
Richards.
Richards. Got the ball
She'll head
inside
to
and
line
just took
for
it right
one
to the
more.
basket and knocked it down. Skyhawks needed that. They were starting to fall behind there a little bit at 19-14, but close it to 19-16.
7:41 left on the game clock here in the first half, and here's his first free throw from Erica Richards. It's up, and it's good. 2-point lead for the Mustangs. 19-17 is your score.
Yep, Erica, 4 points tonight.
Here's Newsom again trying to turn the corner, and they're going to call number 13. That is Aaron Curry for a push foul.
Yep, one of those hand
Entering
check
the game for
fouls.
Skyhawks, number
Can't lay your
44,
hand on
Andy
anybody
Lamp.
trying to get to the basket, and a lot of fouls like that called this year. Lots of fouls.
Number 44, that's Andy Lampert, checks in for number 20, Megan Prince for Fort Lewis. And now here's number 32, that's Mitchell with the ball. She's looking to try to turn the corner. She got double teamed, kicks it back out. Now Hernandez with the ball, and she kicks it down low to number 55. That's Moore, and we're going to have another foul.
Yeah, Lambert got a little lost in there, lost track of where Moore was, and before she knew it, Moore was behind her and had to foul her to keep her from the easy layup. So Moore will go to the line to shoot 2, and 77% free throw shooter.
So Stephanie Moore, the right-handed shooter for Western New Mexico, takes her first shot. It's up, and it's good. We have a 3-point lead again for the Mustangs. The score 20-17 with 7:20 left here in the first half. Here comes the second shot for Stephanie Moore. It's up, and it's good. 4-point lead for the Mustangs as number 32, that's Kylie Santos, checked back into the ball game. She replaces Aaron Curry.
Yep, Skyhawks going a little unusual lineup here with Andy Lambert into the game early. Also had Megan Prinz in early. Coach Flores just looking for a combination that works.
Santos on the far side wing. Down low now, Richards to number 44, and it's good as Andy Lampert went hard up off the glass, and it goes in.
Yeah, good job by Lambert down there. Pinned her defender out away from the basket, and a good pass, and was able to score it.
Nice defense again by Lampert. She makes an offensive shot. It's good. Makes a tough defensive stand against number 33, Hernandez. It's a turnover. Santos shot a 3-point attempt. She missed, gets her own rebound, and now here's Richards for 3 points. No good. Rebound, Lampert up strong. She misses.
Yep. Good job by Lambert, but there's a steal by Santos, and back to Lambert under the basket for the score.
A great job by Andy Lampert. We really seen that with the men's side, John, with Cody Salcido. That almost has that feel with Andy Lampert right now.
Yep, and there was a penetration by Newsom, and Lambert had to come over and pick her up and got an easy pass over to Moore for an easy score for the Mustangs. So Newsom doing what she's supposed to be doing.
Here is Christy Groh. She goes up. It's partially blocked by number 33, Hernandez. There's going to be a turnover, and Hernandez has played Christy Groh very tough tonight, John.
Yep, she has. Battle on the floor, and the Skyhawks pick it up.
Here is Richards, strong up against the glass. She got cut off and bumped. No call, and now here's a turnover. Now Western New Mexico with the ball.
Well, like we talked, these guys are letting the women play pretty good, and there's a steal by the Skyhawks. But, yeah, Richards got banged pretty good, but all three referees just let it go.
Here's Christy Groh down low, strong up off the glass, but she shot it off too hard. And there, number 44, that's Lampert, got the rebound. She tried to go up and then got whacked on the arm.
Yeah, Lambert will go to the line. She's only shot 5 free throws this year, but has made, shot 6, made 5. And 4 points is actually her career high for the Skyhawks, so she's already tied it early in this game, a chance to break it right here.
So Andy Lampert, number 44, she's the right-handed shooter, takes her first shot. It's up, and it's no good. So the score is still 23-21, a 2-point lead for the Mustangs. And checking out of the ball game is number 42, Christy Groh. She's replaced by number 14, Kaylee Magazzini. Also fixing to come into the game for Fort Lewis is number 10. That's Skyland Webb.
Yep, she must be coming in for Lambert, so she sat back down.
And you called it, buddy. That's exactly who she's coming in for. So she says, I got to wait for 2 shots, John. I was getting excited to get in the ball game. The second shot is up and no good. So Skyland Webb's going to have to wait. And now here comes Newsome, still a 2-point lead as Lampert was unable to capitalize on her 2 free throw shots, and there's going to be a foul pretty quick on number 14, Kaylee Magazzini.
And that will send Newsome to the line to shoot 1-on-1, who's a 71% free throw shooter. And Lambert does come out of the game with 4 points and a couple rebounds. Nice job for her time in there.
Number 1, Raytanya Newsome. She's the right-handed shooter, takes her first shot. It's up and it's good, so we're back to a 3-point lead for the Mustangs. Here's the second free throw attempt. It's up. And it's no good. Rebounded by number 22, Erica Richards. She'll bring it up for Fort Lewis. 4:53 left to go in the first half. 24-21's a score. The Mustangs with the lead, and really Fort Lewis has only had one lead, and that lasted about 20 seconds.
You're right. They have not been on top of the game at all, but there's a 2-pointer by Skyland Webb, so good shot by Skyland to get the Skyhawks back close again.
I don't think she realized how far her right foot stepped up, and it was just right on the line enough to call it a 2-point shot. And there's a beautiful defensive steal by Ashley Kutcher. And now she's looking to wait for the rest of the troops to get down court. 25 seconds on the shot clock. There's a quick turnaround shot by Kaylee Magazzini, and she had a good look, and she just missed it.
Yep, wide open. Skyhawks did a good job moving the ball there and got the open shot, just couldn't knock it down.
Nice turnaround jump shot off the glass from Tessa Jones, working on Kaylee Magazzini. Gets it up and over the head of Magazzini, and it's good for 2 points. So the score back to a 3-point lead, but Richards trying to tie it up. She misses the 3-point shot, rebounded by number 10. And now here comes Western New Mexico again. New Mexico getting quite a few players in.
Yep, again, Newsome driving to the basket, tries to get in underneath, but Skyhawks defend it well. They have to pull it back out.
8 seconds on the shot clock. There's Newsome. Should have been a travel, and there it is as the officials right on top of that call. And now to be a turnover. Fort Lewis with the ball. And now number 42, that's Christy Groh, will check back into the game. She'll replace Kaylee Magazzini.
And you did notice I didn't turn the ball over again tonight. I had another chance to touch the ball and made a nice catch.
Boy, I thought last time you just caught it perfectly because it was going to whack your laptop. This time it hit nothing and you still caught it. So, yeah, you got some hands, buddy.
It's that small ball,
Santos with a deep 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded Christy Groh. She kicks it out to Ashley Kutcher, and now Kutcher looking to drive. She tried to get it in the hands of Santos. It was picked off by number 32, Ashley Mitchell. And now here comes the Mustangs again.
Yep. Not sure who they caught the foul on that time, but I think they got Richards for the foul. That means Newsome will be shooting 2 again.
At the line, shooting 2.
I think they called that on Ashley Kutcher. And so now here's the first shot from Newsome. It's up and it's good. Should be a 4-point lead now for the Mustangs. 23-27 is the score. Here's a second shot. Now a 5-point lead. 2:52 left. We've only had one timeout this entire first half. So here comes Fort Lewis. That's Kaylee Santos. She gets it in the hands of Kutcher. Kutcher trying to drive. She got cut off now. Webb with the ball. All the way across half court to Santos. Now all the way across to Kutcher. In and out on the 3-point shot as she missed it. And it went off the hands of number 22 of the Mustangs. That's Tessa Jones. So Fort Lewis will retain possession. They've got a brand new shot clock with 2:31 left and trail by 6. Excuse me, by 5.
Skyhawks just still struggling, only shooting 29%, but there's a nice pass in by, who was that, Santos into Kuchar inside for an easy basket from about 2 feet.
28-25, a 3-point lead for Western New Mexico now, and they're going to try to kill some time. Newsom down to 33, that's Hernandez. Now to number 22, that's Tessa Jones. And a great defensive play again by number 32 in Santos.
Yep, went in and tied up, and the alternating possession goes to the Skyhawks. So 2:02 to go with a chance to get a little closer or even tie it up with a 3-point shot.
Tessa Jones is a tough ball player, John, for Western New Mexico.
Only a freshman, 6'1", out of Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. She's going to be tough over the next 3 years.
Kutcher driving. She tried to get it up over the taller center in number 22, Jones, and she missed the shot. So now here comes Newsom. Western New Mexico will move the ball around with a 3-point lead and 1:36 left to go here in the first half. Driving hard is number 32, Mitchell. She had a left-handed shot, jump shot, no good. Rebounded Christy Groh.
Yeah, great rebound by Groh. She was actually in between 2 Mustangs and was able to out-jump them both for the rebound.
Fort Lewis needs a shot, and they need one badly. Here's Santos to Richards. Driving, changes her mind. A jump shot from Christy Groh, and there it is. A 2-point jump shot just right above the free throw line, and it's good.
Yeah, great ball movement by the Skyhawks. Got Christy open at the free throw line, and Western's going to take a timeout here. 30 seconds, set their offense with a 1:01 to go.
And we'll take a 30 ourselves and be right back here on 9:30 a.m. ESPN Radio for the Four Corners in Durango.
News Grill at the new Holiday Inn and Suites of Durango is now open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, featuring a full-service restaurant and bar with 11 HD TVs. It's a great venue for family and sports fanatics alike. The Sporting News Grill. Stop in and let us show you our game face.
Meet Dan. He owned a dog biscuit company, but Dan wanted more. So Fast Signs created a plan to raise Dan's business visibility. Now Dan has more sales, more stores, more of the good life. And more is what Fast Signs delivers. More than fast, more than signs.
28-27 is the score. Fort Lewis trails by 1. Fort Lewis College Department of Athletics would like to thank the local sponsor for their continued support. First National Bank of Durango, Durango Herald, Holiday Inn and Suites, Irish Embassy Pub, A&L Coors, Alpine Bank, Bank of the San Juans, Best Western Rio Grande Inn, Blimpies, and Comfort Inn. I'd like to thank you for your continued support of Fort Lewis College and Fort Lewis College sports, and go Skyhawks. A quick jump shot made makes the extended lead here of 3 points for Western New Mexico, 30-27. Down low to Christy Groh as she was a little ways away from underneath the basket. She's going to be fouled.
Well, on that last effort by Western New Mexico, obviously Coach Kennedy has called a set play down underneath to Ashley Mitchell, and she was able to make the shot. But now she, Hernandez, and now she creates her second foul, and Christy Groh makes the first.
30-28 is the score, and we'd like to ask you to stick with us here at halftime as we have a special guest, John.
Cade Kloster. We're going to talk to Cade tonight from Longmont, Colorado, sophomore swing man for the Skyhawks, and learn a little bit about him tonight.
So a 1-point lead for Western New Mexico. They're looking to try to get the last shot off. There's about less than a 1 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock, and that should be a turnover, and it is. Great defense by Fort Lewis, put some pressure on that Western New Mexico offense, out of bounds, and now Fort Lewis, pending a turnover some crazy way, John, should get the last shot off.
Yep, 10 seconds to go. Should be able to get a good shot off.
Here's Santos.
And just like he called it, there's the turnover, and didn't get the shot off.
So Fort Lewis goes in at halftime, and I'm looking at head coach Jason Flores walk off the court. He is not happy right now, so I'm sure he'll get his young lady squared away here during halftime as the score is 30-29. Fort Lewis trails by 1, and we're going to take a quick break as John tries to track down his interview, and Cade Kloster. We'll be right back here on 9:30 a.m. ESPN Radio for the Four Corners in Durango.
For natural and organic vitamins and supplements and health and beauty products, there's no better place than Nature's Oasis. We offer an experienced staff, nutrition and supplement education, and exclusive products. Nature's Oasis, home to the largest selections of vitamins and supplements in the Four Corners region.
Come check out what's new at the Ute Mountain Casino Hotel and Resort. We now have single and double deck blackjack games. Enjoy our King of the Cage boxing events year-round at our events center. If you're on the go, take a break at the new Ute Mountain Travel Center. With our valet service, you can arrive in style and get right into the action. Visit us for our Saturday prime rib buffet and our seafood buffet on Fridays. With the largest gaming floor in the area, Ute Mountain Casino Hotel and Resort has all the great games you love to play. The Sporting News Grill at the new Holiday Inn and Suites of Durango is now open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Featuring a full-service restaurant and bar with 11 HD TVs, it's a great venue for family and sports fanatics alike. The Sporting News Grill. Stop in and let us show you our game face.
Today, Dad's moving into Sunshine Gardens.
We're all really excited.
You sure are a hit around here. Woo!
And once he's settled in, I'm sure he'll come out of his shell.
I hear they even have a happy hour. How about that?
Oh, I think he's gonna like it here just fine.
You know, honey, I think you're right.
Introducing the Southwest Colorado Winter Guide, a great source for information about restaurants, activities, entertainment, and winter events. Pick one up and get the inside scoop on what's going on. From Cortez to Durango, from Pagosa Springs to Silverton, and every interesting attraction along the way. The Southwest Colorado Winter Guide is a free publication of the Durango Herald, available all over town. Whether you make your plans over a barbed wire fence or over wireless internet, if you're coming from the stockyard or the stock exchange, Durango is right at home at the Diamond Bell, timeless and timely.
Jim McKay hosts Open for Business, an informative new program on commerce, industry, and business in the Four Corners region, premiering January 30th on IDTV, Durango Cable Channel 15. Open for Business with Jim McKay, brought to you by First Southwest Bank.
Watch more at durangotv.com.
And where you're at, yes, you still got to get your shot off fairly quickly, but you know, if you're wide open, like I said, you can take a split second more and get yourself set.
Western New Mexico will start the second half with the ball on the court for Fort Lewis is number 13, that's Aaron Curry. Erica Richards. Number 14, that's Kaylee Magazzini, Christy Groh, and topped off with Ashley Kutcher. Fort Lewis trails by one. Here's a quick jump shot. Up, no good. Rebounded by number 55, Moore, and she puts it up, and that second shot is good.
Yeah, Moore was their leading scorer in the first half with 10 points, all on the inside. She's really done some damage in there with 4 rebounds as well.
She's another tough player for this Western New Mexico team, and really she's a strong player too, meaning that it's tough for her to get bullied down low, John, as there's a beautiful jump shot, good by number 42, Christy Groh.
Yeah, nice pass by Richards too. Saw Lane Groh about 5 feet from the basket, and Christy was able to knock it down.
Western New Mexico with the 1-point lead still, looking to get it down low. Like to remind you, Skyhawks pre-recorded games can be viewed anytime on DurangoTV.com and on Cable Channel 15 all day Sunday, as well as Tuesday and Thursday evenings during the Skyhawks fall and winter sports season. Today's game is being filmed and rebroadcasted by Inside Durango TV and broadcasted live on America One website. go to AmericaOneSports.com for viewing information. There's a jump shot again by number 55, Stephanie Moore, and she has a hot hand early here in the second half.
Yeah, well, Moore knows how to take up space down there with her size, and Skyhawks been struggling a little bit with her.
Erin Curry with the left-handed shooter with a three-point shot. I almost had the feeling, John, that she knew she was going to miss it because the second she shot it, she took off straight for the rim.
Well, I was almost straight in line with her with the shot, and right off her hand, you knew it was going to be wide right, and she took off after it, and she just picked up the foul trying to play tough defense on Newsome. So Curry picks up her third personal foul, first team foul on the Skyhawks.
A lot of times you see a player, John, will take a bad shot, in their mind anyways, that it's a bad shot, miss it, and make a foul immediately. Is that out of frustration?
Well, and there we got another ticky-tack hand foul, this one on Kylie Santos, again on Newsome. So that's Santos's
fouls on Fort Lewis. Their
first personal foul. But, yeah, there can be some frustration in that. But I think Curry was just trying to cut Newsome off because they're trying to keep her out of the lane because she's been a problem with that today. And here she goes again trying to get in there.
Newsome up top to number 33, Hernandez. She's going to fire up a three-point shot. Almost went in, and on the last second popped out of the rim, rebounded by Christy Groh. And now Santos running the point for Fort Lewis. Again, now Fort Lewis here in the second half. They're moving from your right to your left. Again, from your right to your left. And there's a three-point shot by Richards. Missed. Rebounded by Hernandez. And now an open three-point shot, and it's good. Number 32, Ashley Mitchell. John, she didn't even hesitate to fire that three-point shot up.
Yep, and they're in that zone defense against the Skyhawks. The Skyhawks struggling a little bit with it. But there's a good drive to the basket by Richards and a foul by, I guess that was Moore. Yep, that'll be her actually first foul, first team foul, but they're going to give Richards 2 free throws.
The score 37-31 with Western New Mexico with the lead. Here's the first free throw attempt from the right-handed shooter in Erica Richards. It's up and it's good. 37-32 is the score. And Richards looking to make both of her free throws as she's fixing to take her second one. It's up, in and out, no good. Rebounded by number 33, Hernandez. She gets it into the hands of Newsome.
Yep, got a double dribble. Santos giving Newsome a little trouble in the backcourt, got her to double dribble. So turnover, Skyhawks chance to close this gap of 5 points.
17:30 left here in the second half. Fort Lewis trails this game 37-32. And Fort Lewis moving the ball around with Richards now to Kutcher. She's looking to drive. Santos all by herself. Good from 3-point on the near side wing.
5 points for Santos tonight. She also has 4 steals to go with that. So Skyhawks down by 2.
John, that was a big-time three-point shot from Santos. And a beautiful pass by Newsome down low to number 15, Young. And everybody forgot about, or at least didn't see Young cutting to the basket, John, and she got fouled.
Yeah, good play. Newsome again dishing the ball. Leads this team in assists with 89, and fortunately Young misses the first free throw.
Checking into the ball game for Fort Lewis is number 33. That's Mary Britton. She'll replace number 14, Kylie Magazzini. And now here's the second free throw from Desiree Young. It's up, and it's good. So the score's back to 3-point lead for Western New Mexico, 38-35 with 16 minutes left here in the second half. There's a quick jump shot, no good by Ashley Kutcher, rebounded by Western New Mexico. And really, Fort Lewis has not done a good job, John, on the second effort free throw offensively.
Nope, they're struggling, but there goes Newsome down the lane again. No good, and Groh with the rebound. I don't know, they got a foul on somebody. Not sure who they called it on, but looks like it must be on, well, they got Moore, who will pick up her second foul for the Mavericks. So with a shove, kind of pushed, I think it was Kylie Magazzini to the ground. So Skyhawks chance to tie this game up or at least get it to within 1 point.
Here's Richards, and she will turn the ball over as there was tough defense played on her by Desiree Young. It went off the side of Erica Richards' leg, and it's a turnover.
Yeah, Richards was going to make a drive to the basket, and Young was able to bounce it off her leg.
Down low to number 55, that's Moore, but playing tough defense is Mary Britton. She's able to block that ball away. It goes out of bounds, so Western New Mexico retained possession, but a tough play by Britton.
Yep, her third block tonight.
We've seen Britton really take over a game offensively. Let's see if Fort Lewis can get her started, as there's a shot underneath the basket by number 55, Stephanie Moore, and there was mayhem all over the place underneath. I'm not sure how the officials seen a specific player make a foul just now.
Yeah, Groh picked up the foul. Christie looks a little frustrated for some reason. She was barking a little bit underneath there. I'm not sure if she was about the foul or at her teammates, but sends Moore to the line for a free throw and knocks it down, the first one.
Moore, the leading scorer for Western New Mexico with 15. Here's the second shot from the right-handed shooter. It's up and it's good, so she makes both of her free throws and extends Western New Mexico's lead by 5, 40-35.
Yeah, Moore having a really good game tonight. Only averages 11.2, but has 16 already with 16 minutes to go in the game.
Christy Groh was driving down low, and then she tried to kick it out to Ashley Kutcher. And number 32 was there almost to steal the ball, was Ashley Mitchell, but she couldn't gain possession of it, knocks it out of bounds. Fort Lewis down low to Ashley. She goes up strong, and the bigger, taller center down low just absolutely hammers Ashley Kutcher. Almost should have been intentional.
Well, Stephanie Moore picks up her third foul. She's probably going to have to come out of the game. Yeah, it looks like they're getting Tessa Jones to check in for. So Kutcher to the line to shoot two, shooting 87%.
So the first shot is up, and it's good. I was trying to listen to see what the coach from Western New Mexico is having to say for the official.
Well, I think he thought she might have had herself planted in there and squared up, but she was moving around pretty good, and Ashley knocks the second one down, so Skyhawks back within 3 again.
40-37 is the score, 15:50 left here in the second half. And now with the ball, that is Young. She gets it in the hands of Newsome, who fires up a three-point shot, no good, rebounded by Richards, and now Richards will bring it up court for Fort Lewis. She had the backhand dribble, now to Britton, down low to open Kutcher, who got blocked from behind, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, misses, and then rebounded number 33, Hernandez.
Yeah, but good job by Kutcher there, who just kept after it and just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Young with the ball down low to number 22. No good. That was Jones. She had her shot blocked, and really take your pick. It could have went with Christy Groh or Mary Britton.
Yep. Good job by the Skyhawks. They needed a defensive stop there to try to cut this back to a tie or a one-point game, but Kutcher fires up a three-pointer, and the ball goes out of bounds.
I'd really like to see, maybe you could look this up for us, John, what the shot percentage is for Ashley Kutcher and Erica Richards. Because, again, when we see them struggle shooting, John, Fort Lewis they really struggle offensively.
Well, they're fairly good shooters. Richards at 42, Ashley at 40, but neither one of them are there tonight.
There's a ball scrum on the court, and Fort Lewis will win that battle. So it'll be Fort Lewis ball, and checking into the ball game numbers number 21, that's Kim Clark. She'll replace, well, my coach is trying to get the girls straightened out. So she'll replace number 15, Desiree Young. And now Fort Lewis with the ball. As John said a few seconds ago, Fort Lewis trails by 3, 40-37. 14:36 left to go here in the second half. Christy Groh down low, hard to Magazzini, went up strong, and she just threw it too hard off the glass, but she looked like she got fouled.
Yeah, Coach Flores kind of motioning that she got whacked on the elbow pretty good there, but no call. And again, it's just like the first half. These guys are letting them play a little bit, these referees. They're not calling it unless it's pretty darn obvious or you're affecting something going on with the player.
Quick stop jump shot by number 21. That's Kim Clark, and they're going to call a foul.
They got Santos for the foul. I think she got part of the arm. That'll be Kylie's second foul, fifth team foul on the Skyhawk, but we'll send, well, her long hair is covering up her number. Who is that? That's 21, I guess, Kim Clark.
That is correct. So here's the first free throw shot by the right-handed shooter in Clark. It's up and it's good. So the score is 41-37 with Western New Mexico with the lead. 14:04 left to go here in the second half. And the second shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Magazzini. And now Erica Richards will bring it up court for Fort Lewis. She thought about driving hard. They cut her off. And now here is Santos. Santos now back to Richards. Richards driving now. Nowhere to go for her as there's 12 seconds left on the shot clock. And Santos will try to drive again, and that time she is going to be fouled by number 1, Raytanya Newsom.
Yeah, Richards trying to create something there with her shot is only 1 out of 8 tonight from the field, so she's trying to get to the basket to get some easy shots, but they kept cutting her off. Good defense by the Mustangs there.
I want to correct myself. They called the foul on number 21. That's Kim Clark. There was a shot attempt by Kutcher, no good. And now here comes Western New Mexico with the ball.
Yep, Skyhawks still struggling from shooting, under 30%.
There's a three-point shot attempted by number 32, Ashley Mitchell, no good. And now Fort Lewis open down low was Magazzini. She got fouled, which looked like was going to be an easy layup by number 33. Nailani Hernandez just hacked her. Wasn't going to let her get the easy one.
Yep, 64.7% free throw shooter Magazzini. Skyhawks need this, down by 4. They just can't seem to get over that 2 or 3 point hump, and she makes her first, so again down by 3.
Checking into the game for Fort Lewis is number 21, Kate Bays. She'll replace number 22, Erica Richards. The second shot is up, and it's good. And now checking into the game is number 33, Mary Britton. She'll replace number 42, Christy Groh. So the score is 41-39 with 13:15 left here in the second half.
Yep, Skyhawk with some full court pressure here, trying to dictate the pace of this game a little bit, and almost got a turnover, but just touched out of bounds by Bays, but still putting the full court pressure on.
Western New Mexico able to inbound the ball. They get into the hands of Newsom. They're trying to double team her. She's able to work around it. Now into the hands of Mitchell, back to Newsom. 41-39, Newsom turned the corner, but she had her back pocket picked by number 21, Kate Bays. And the girls are going to the floor hard with the ball.
Yep, alternating possession goes to the Skyhawks, so great job by Kuchar reaching in there and slapping the ball away, and good job by Santos tying the ball up.
So Santos to Kutcher. Kutcher loses the handle on the ball as it was picked off by number 32, Ashley Mitchell. It went out of bounds on Mitchell, so Fort Lewis still has possession as Kate Bays looking to inbound it for Fort Lewis.
Yeah, Skyhawks just trying to get some offense going here. Got to give Mustangs credit. They're playing some tough defense, holding them to under 30% shooting.
Jordan Gutierrez checks in for number 32, Ashley Mitchell. There's a three-point shot attempted by Kutcher, no good. Rebounded by Bays, and now Santos with the ball. She gets it in the hands of Kutcher, and she's going to try another three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Western New Mexico, and they're going to triple team her. Still trying to get the ball turned over, and we should have a jump ball, and there it is.
Yep, Mustangs will retain it, but 23 seconds left on the shot clock, and Skyhawks really struggling from the three-point land. Only 3 of 18 tonight.
41-39 is the score. Fort Lewis just unable right now to really gain the lead and hold on to it as Newsom.
Yep, they got a jump ball out of it, so now alternating possession back to the Skyhawks.
Jump ball is the call. Possession.
So Kaylee Magazzini will inbound the ball to Kylie Santos. And now here comes Santos in a hurry. She gets it across half court, almost turned the ball over. The ball still loose.
And now she gets fouled by Newsom, so Kylie struggling with the ball there, but gained control, and Newsom commits her, I believe it's her second foul. That's the 6th team foul, so Skyhawks will be shooting free throws from here on out.
And Newsom not arguing on that foul as she actually just pointed at herself, and her jersey said, my bad, coach. There was an attempt to get it down low to number 33, Mary Britton, a bad pass, so it's turned over by Fort Lewis again. And now here comes Western New Mexico.
Yeah, it's the only second turnover on the Skyhawks in the half, but both teams are kind of stuck on their numbers right now. Hasn't been any scoring here for a few minutes. Oh, Mary Britton with a huge block on Newsom.
And now Kate Bays with the travel. She tried to regain the ball. The pass was over her head. She was trying to catch it and just get in the 2-step groove, John. She took an extra step.
Yeah, she lost the control of the ball a little bit there, which caused the travel. So Skyhawks still trying to get over that two-point hump here.
41-39. It seems like this score has been at that mark, John, for about 4 minutes.
May have been.
Gutierrez all the way across court, and Kate Bays with the great defensive effort was unable to save it in bounds, but nonetheless a big-time play defensively on her part.
Yeah, she just couldn't quite control the ball. Would have been a turnover, but Skyhawks still pressuring Mustangs big time here, trying to double team any chance they get.
There's a 2-point shot up, no good, rebounded by Mary Britton. I'd like to remind you to stick with us at halftime as John Francis will be interviewing head coach Jason Flores, and another turnover. This should be an easy layup, and it is for number 21, Kim Clark, on a bad pass by Fort Lewis.
Yeah, Santos just kind of lazy with the pass, and Clark was able to get her hand on it and go all the way for the layup.
There's a quick shot by Santos. It was missed, rebounded by number 4, Ashley Kutcher, and she got fouled after the rebound. They're going to nail that on number 25. That's Veronica Celaya. And checking into the game now for Fort Lewis is number 13, Erin Curry, and number 42, Christy Groves. They both replaced Santos and Britton. So Ashley Kutcher at the free throw line. Again, our special guest tonight is Greg Behane. He's the president of the Bank of Colorado. They have a special night tonight as they donated $500 to the 50-50 raffle in their continued support of Fort Lewis College sports. And Ashley Kutcher sinks both of her free throws. So the score 43-41, a 2-point lead now. And here comes Jordan Gutierrez. 3-on-2, 3-point shot wide open. Look, no good. Rebounded number 22. That's Tessa Jones.
Yeah, Skyhawks tried to full court press, and Gutierrez got wide open, went down the floor, got it out to Jones on the wing, who fired it up, and then the rebound started happening, and got a foul on, I guess they got Kutcher for her second.
So number 22, and Tessa Jones, she shoots her first free throw. It's up, and it's good for the right-handed shooter. And checking into the game is number 22, Erica Richards. She replaces number 14, that's Kylie Magazzini. And the second shot is up, and it's good for Tessa Jones. And now here comes Erin Curry for Fort Lewis. She gets it into the hands of Bays, now to Kutcher. And Kutcher driving. She kicks it out to Richards. A quick 2-point shot, jump shot, no good, in and out. And it goes out of bounds. It will go to Western New Mexico.
Yep, Skyhawks just cannot get it any closer than 4 points here, and they're down by 4 with 10:15 to go.
They're able to inbound it. There's Gutierrez with the ball.
Yep, we're going to have a foul on, I think they're going to get Kutcher for her third foul for a block. Yep, they did. That is 7th team foul on the Skyhawks. So Gutierrez will go to the line to shoot free throws. Hasn't shot a lot this year, but shoots them at 84%.
45-41's a score. And number 2, Jordan Gutierrez, the right-handed shooter, will take her first shot. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Christy Groh. And now here comes Ashley Kutcher flying up court. She gets it in the hand of Kate Bays. Nice drive to the hole, but she missed the shot. She had an open look, still trying to make the shot underneath. And now here comes Kutcher, kicks it out to Bays. And Bays now down low to Richards, who's trying to bully her way down low, and she's going to be fouled.
Yep, good hustle by Kate. She loves the left side of the basket, but just can't get the ball to go in. But good hustle, got a nice pass to Richards, who goes to shoot it. And we got a media timeout with 9:48. Skyhawks down by 4.
And that is brought to you by the Mahogany Grill. I'd like to thank the Mahogany Grill for their continued support of Fort Lewis College and Fort Lewis College sports. And we'll be right back here in 1 minute.
Today, Dad's moving into Sunshine Gardens.
We're all really excited.
You sure are a hit around here. Woo!
And once he's settled in, I'm sure he'll come out of his shell.
I hear they even have a happy hour. How about that?
Oh, I think he's going to like it here just fine.
You know, honey, I think you're right.
Coach if he sped him up
Hey, you ready? Slide it up, huh? Bless you. By the Mahogany Grill. Fort Lewis College Department of Athletics would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for their continued support. Hampton Inn, Southwest Ave, Sodexo, Steamworks, Strader Hotel, Wells Fargo Bank, Your Running Store, and Coca-Cola of Durango. Thank you for your continued support of Fort Lewis College and Fort Lewis College sports, and go Skyhawks. I'd like to remind you that filming of today's game is brought to you by Inside Durango TV, the Skyhawks official sports channel. Watch today's game and other Skyhawks game on your local cable channel 15 on Sunday, as well as Tuesday and Thursday evenings. Both free throws were good, so Fort Lewis back to a 2-point differential in this game. They still trail by 45-43. Looks like they're playing some pressing defense, John.
Yep, they're trying to get some more turnovers, get this game tied or get ahead here. So they've not been able to get over this 2-point hump yet this half.
Desiree Young driving hard on Kate Bays, and Bays actually blocks that shot, John.
Yep, just got to take their time, get a good shot, don't rush anything.
Ashley Kutcher now will slow things down. She gets it in the hands of Erica Richards. And now Christy Grove muscles her way up off the glass. But she was fouled and she misses the shot. But that's going to go against number 22, Tessa Jones. That's her second.
Yep, good job by Richards feeding it inside. Good position to Grow to get her to the line to shoot 2.
Christy Grove with 6 points on the night. Looking to make it 7 as she missed her first free throw for the right-handed shooter. And now checking into the game for Western New Mexico's number 1, Braytanya Newsom, and number 55. That's Stephanie Moore. And look for Moore, John. She's in foul trouble with 3.
Yep, I think Coach should probably go right after her with Grow, and the second one bounces in to the Skyhawks now within 1.
Western New Mexico inbounds the ball, and here's the press defense from Fort Lewis looking to create a turnover, almost picked off by Erin Curry. They get it down low. She's looking to kick it out as she was double teamed. Open jump shot, it's good by number 32, Ashley Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell, one of their leading scorers at 12.4, did a nice job of finding an opening in that defense and got a wide open 10-footer and knocked it down.
Here's Kutcher down low. She had the ball stripped out of her hands as she was trying to pass it to Christy Grow, and now Western New Mexico driving hard. Here's Newsom. She kicks it out to number 32. That's Ashley Mitchell. Now back to Newsom, who's driving down low to 55. That looked like a travel, but it's no good as Moore shot the ball and it hit the bottom part of the rim.
Yep, rebounded by Bays, and Skyhawks just need to protect the ball here again.
Quick jump shot, and it's good from number 22, Erica Richards. And we're going to have a timeout, a full timeout. 47-46 the score. Fort Lewis trails by 1. And we'll be right back here in 1 minute on 9:30 a.m. ESPN Radio for the Four Corners in Durango.
The Skyhawks official sports channel. Watch today's game and other Skyhawk games on your local cable channel.
What channel are you on?
Six is a score. Fort Lewis within 1 right now, John. 8 minutes left to go in the second half. And a quick reminder, Skyhawks pre-recorded games can be viewed anytime on DurangoTV.com and on cable channel 15 all day Sunday, as well as Tuesday and Thursday evenings during the Skyhawks fall and winter sports season. Here is Western New Mexico inbound in the ball. Fort Lewis playing press D, trying to create a turnover. I'd like to remind you, it's a big night tonight here at Wayland Gymnasium at Fort Lewis College, is Bank of Colorado donating $500 to the 50-50 raffle tonight. We'll be interviewing the president of the Bank of Colorado and Craig Behane here at halftime. There's a turnover, and now here's Ashley Kutcher to Aaron Curry. Now driving hard is Richards, and she's going to be fouled before she even gets to take a shot.
Yeah, they got Ashley Mitchell with a hold and sends Kutcher to the line. A chance for the Skyhawks to take a lead for the first time since, that was Richards, but first time since Ashley Kutcher made a three-pointer to open up the game. So Richards with the opportunity here.
There's a first shot, and it's good. We're tied, 47-47. And now here comes the second shot for the lead for Fort Lewis with number 22, the right-handed shooter, Erica Richards, and Fort Lewis takes the lead, 48-47. And again, here's that press defense you were talking about, John.
Yep, ever since they've gone into this press, Skyhawks have seen a little bit better offense. They're trying to double-team everybody, but there's a missed shot and a rebound by Kutcher, so here comes the Skyhawks.
Kutcher gets it down low to Groh, who's wide open, and it's good! 3-point lead now for Fort Lewis, 50-47.
Yeah, Moore is really tired, and Groh obviously saw that, and I think Moore's coming out of the game, but Coach Kennedy of the Mustangs says, I need a full timeout.
We're going to take another full timeout ourselves. Actually, we'll take a 30-second timeout and be right back on 9:30.
Whether you make your plans over a barbed wire fence or over wireless internet, if you're coming from the stockyard or the stock exchange, Durango is right at home at the Diamond Bell, timeless and timely. Introducing the Southwest Colorado Winter Guide, a great source for information about restaurants, activities, entertainment, and winter events. Pick one up and get the inside scoop on what's going on. From Cortez to Durango, from Pagosa Springs to Silverton, and every interesting attraction along the way. The Southwest Colorado Winter Guide is a free publication of the Durango Herald, available all over town.
Athletics would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for their continued support. It's Durango Orthopedic Associates, Mercy Regional Medical Center, Bank of Colorado, CJ Diner, DNS NGR, Durango Motor Company, Moorhart Murphy Regional Auto Center, Inside Durango TV ID TV, and First National Bank of Durango. Also like to thank our media timeout sponsors. That's the historic Strader Hotel and the Mahogany Grill. Thank you for all of your continued support of Fort Lewis College and Fort Lewis College sports. This would not be possible without you. And go Skyhawks. And here we go, John.
Well, Skyhawks' pressure defense actually has got them ahead in this game again, and here we go again. Skyhawks playing man-to-man and looking for opportunities to double team when they can.
Newsom with the ball into the hands of Moore, now into the hands of Mitchell. Mitchell to Young, down low to number 33, who we haven't seen a whole heck of a lot of here in the second half. That's Nailani Hernandez, and she's going to be fouled.
Yep. Coach said shouldn't have had a foul. Richards just picked up her second, pleading with Coach that she didn't make the foul, but unfortunately Hernandez going to the line, who's a 71% free throw shooter, and knocks the first one down.
You heard head coach Jason Flores just tell Erica Richards, we just talked about this in the timeout, and then he came out and committed the foul. The second shot is missed, rebounded by Richards, and now here comes Aaron Curry with the ball and a 2-point lead for Fort Lewis, 50-48 with 6:33 left to go in the second half. And in the ball game for Fort Lewis is number 3, that's Michelle Turner. They get the ball down low to Christy Groh, who feeds it back to Erica Richards, who misses an easy-looking layup, John.
Yeah, well, she was pretty down low and had more, a little bit bigger gal on her, and couldn't get it down. But Skyhawks have been struggling all night from the field.
Young to Newsom. Newsom driving, and she tried to pass the ball down low to number 55 Moore, and the pass was really low. It went off one of the legs of Fort Lewis. So Western New Mexico will retain possession of the ball, but they've only got 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Well, Newsom trying to generate offense by penetrating the lane like she's done all night.
Young to Moore. Moore.
And we got 3 seconds. Coach Flores called it here, yelling to get her out, and they caught Hernandez inside for 3 seconds. So good turnover for the Skyhawks, chance to widen their 2-point lead here.
I kid you not, I've been doing basketball on the radio for about 5 years, and that's literally probably the 5th or 6th 3-second violation call I've seen in a game, and 3 of them have been this year with you, John. There's a shot high off the glass, and it should have went, but the official's going to call it off and say she was fouled before she shot the ball, but nonetheless, she's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Pete called it off real fast, so no hesitation there that she was driving to the basket, but still gets 2 free throws.
The first shot is up, and it's good. So a 3-point lead for Fort Lewis, 51-48, and you called it, John. The official called that shot immediately that it was waved off, so he was right on top of that call. And the score now on the second made free throw, 52-48 with 5:39 left to go. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and be right back here on 9:30 a.m. ESPN Radio for the Four Corners in Durango.
It's time for rejuvenation with luxurious healing waters, breathtaking views, and lavish spa treatments at the Springs Resort and Spa in Pagosa Springs. Stay at the new EcoLux Hotel and enjoy 24-hour access to our 23 unique pools by the river. Indoors, relax in the hotel and enjoy therapeutic services at the spa. It's time for rejuvenation at the Springs Resort and Spa in Pagosa Springs.
Meet Dan. He owned a dog biscuit company, but Dan wanted more. So Fast Signs created a plan to raise Dan's business visibility. Now Dan has more sales, more stores, more of the good life.
Tough defense. Almost turned the ball over. They get it down low to Newsom, and Newsom driving hard off the glass. It's good and one.
Yep, Skyhawks really, the first part of that defense were playing really tough, and then all of a sudden they got Newsom wide open down the lane, and Newsom drove to the basket. Mary Britton just committed a 3rd foul, and chance for an old-fashioned 3-pointer here to get Mustangs back to within 1.
Here's Raytanya Newsom with her only free throw, and it's good. So Western New Mexico within 1 point of Fort Lewis, 52-51. With 5:24 left to go in the second half. And now here is Michelle Turner to Mary Britton, down low to Christy Groh. And she is getting mugged down low.
Yeah, scrum for the ball, and Mary Britton able to get control of it, and then Jason Flores calls it timeout to keep control of the ball with 11 seconds on the shot clock.
He's upset with his players right now. You look at the coach of Western New Mexico, and he has some words for the officials. So, of course, this goes to show, John, you talked about this in length in our
Meet Dan. He owned a dog biscuit company, but Dan wanted more. So Fast Signs created a plan to raise Dan's business visibility. Now Dan has more sales, more stores, more of the good life. And more is what Fast Signs delivers. More than fast, more than signs.
The Sporting News Grill at the new Holiday Inn and Suites of Durango is now open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, featuring a full-service restaurant and bar with 11 HD TVs. It's a great venue for family and sports fanatics alike. The Sporting News Grill. Stop in and let us show you our game face.
Jason Flores is designing right now, but Skyhawks just still shooting the ball horrendously at 28.8%. They're only 3 of 18 from three-point land and actually haven't taken a three-pointer in some time, but they're still in it. Only got 14 turnovers. They're still out rebounding New Mexico 27-33, so just got to keep grinding away. It's one of those games where when you're not shooting, you just got to keep grinding and look for your opportunities.
Erica Richards will inbound the ball for Fort Lewis. She gets it in the hands of Michelle Turner, who kicks it out to Ashley Kutcher. Now Kutcher driving. She gets it to Richard. Three-point shot. No good. Rebounded Mary Britton, who goes up hard, and she misses the shot. And Coach Flores livid that there was not a foul called on Britton down low.
Yep, and now we got a foul on Christy Groh. So that will send Western New Mexico to the line. A chance to take the lead here. Sends Nilani Hernandez to the line to shoot two. She's a 71% free throw shooter. Coach just can't believe that Mary Britton didn't get fouled underneath, but no call.
First shot is up, and it's good for number 33, Nilani Hernandez, the right-handed shooter. She ties the ball game up, looking to take the lead again for Western New Mexico, and she does just that. 53-52, Fort Lewis trails by 1 with 4:55 left to go, and plenty of time for Fort Lewis to go to work here.
Yep, Skyhawks just need to take their time, run some good offense, try to look for Britton or Grow inside, and Michelle Turner fires up an NBA three-pointer from the top of the key. No good, but fortunately ran down her own rebound.
And now here's Ashley Kutcher. She gets it all the way across to Turner, kicks it back to Richards, who's driving down low. Quick jump shot by Christy Groh, and she usually makes that shot. She misses, and they're going to call a foul against number 33, Mary Britton.
Yeah, that's going to be Mary's fourth foul, but that's not a good foul with 4:22 to go, and sends their leading scorer to the free throw line to shoot two. Down by 1, the Skyhawks.
No question about it. Number 14, Kaylee Magazzini, will replace number 33, Mary Britton, here shortly. Here's the first shot by Newsom. It's up. No good. A rare miss for Raytanya Newsom.
Yeah, Newsom was 4 for 5 before that shot. Now 4 out of 6, has 10 points for the Mustangs.
Kylie Santos checks in for number 3, Michelle Turner, as well as Kaylee Magazzini checking in for Mary Britton. And that second shot was good by Newsom, so a 2-point lead again for Western New Mexico. Here's Ashley Kutcher to Santos. 4:15 left on the game clock. 20 seconds on the shot clock for Fort Lewis. So they're looking for the right opening. And they don't want to force anything right now, as it's a tough ball game all night long. Almost a turnover by Santos. And they're going to call a foul on number 15. That's Desiree Young.
Yeah, Young hooked Santos on the arm, so sends Kylie to the free throw line to shoot. She's 9 out of 11 this year, 81%.
So here is the first shot from Kaylee Santos. It's up and it's good. So a 1-point lead for Western New Mexico, 54-53, and Santos looking to tie it up here. Here's the second shot. It's up and it's good. We are tied, 54-54.
Yeah, Kylie with 6 points tonight. 7 with that second free throw.
And head coach Jason Flores calling off the dogs on the full court press, John, probably trying to save a little energy. What do you think?
Well, I think just didn't have the right personnel in there right now for a full court press, but shot missed by the Mustangs, got their own rebound, and then the Skyhawks turn it over.
So Western New Mexico with the reset shot clock. And here we go. We're tied up 54-54 with 3:22 left. And the quarterback for Western New Mexico in Raytanya Newsom with the ball. She gets it in the hands of Mitchell. Mitchell drives, lowers the shoulder, and now she fires one up. She's going to be fouled by number 14, Kaylee Magazzini.
Yeah, Magazzini left her feet and sends Mitchell to the line to shoot two, 75.7% free throw shooter.
And really, Magazzini could have left her alone because she was falling. She lost her balance as she shot the ball. She would have missed the shot for sure, as the first shot she took on her free throw is up and no good. But, yeah, you know, Magazzini would have left her alone. She misses the shot. There's a second free throw, and that one's up and good. So it's a 1-point lead for the Mustangs, and now here's Ashley Kutcher to Santos. Santos will slow things down. Back to Kutcher. Kutcher with the three-point shot. Good! And they needed that one from number 4, Ashley Kutcher.
Yeah, Ashley only 3 for 9 from three-point land, but that was a tough one and a big one. Now with 19 points, and the Skyhawks get a 2-point lead.
57-55 is the score. Fort Lewis with the lead, and there's a wild shot by number 55, Stephanie Moore, but only because there was tough defense played by Christy Groh on her.
Yeah, nice rebound by Santos. Had good position too. So Skyhawks chance to extend their 2-point lead here.
John, you see that touch foul when somebody's driving to make a shot called so often. Why is there not more fouls called when a shooter lowers their shoulder into the person that's guarding them?
Well, that other foul, and there's a foul on Richards, so she'll go to line shooting two. But it's a point of emphasis this year. I mean, it's the referee's been told, you put a hand on somebody and they're driving, you call the foul. And Skyhawks, are guilty both ways. They get called against and they get called for. So looks like Coach Kennedy of the Mavericks wants to take a quick timeout here, and 30-second timeout to set his offense.
I always wonder why.
The Sporting News Grill at the new Holiday Inn and Suites of Durango is now open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, featuring a full-service restaurant and bar with 11 HD TVs. It's a great venue for family and sports fanatics alike. The Sporting News Grill. Stop in and let us show you our game face.
Come check out what's new at the Ute Mountain Casino Hotel and Resort. We now have single and double-deck blackjack games. Enjoy our King of the Cage boxing events year-round at our event center. If you're on the go, take a break at the new Ute Mountain Travel Center. With our valet service, you can arrive in style and get right into the action. Visit us for our Saturday prime rib buffet and our seafood buffet on Fridays. With the largest gaming floor in the area, Ute Mountain Casino Hotel and Resort has all the great games you love to play.
First shot from Richards, nothing but net. That extends the lead for Fort Lewis by 3, so 58-55 with 2:15 left. And Richards looking to make it a 4-point lead. It's up and it's good. So we're going to have a replacement here for the Mustangs. Number 21 checks in the ball game. That's Kim Clark. She replaces number 15, Desiree Young.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest lead for the Skyhawks, 4, which ties their biggest lead. So it's got to play some tough defense and keep Newsom out of that lane. And there she is, driving to the lane, but misses the shot. But unfortunately, rebound by Hernandez.
And Hernandez kicks it out to Mitchell, now to Moore. Moore will drive. She lost the handle on the ball, but regains possession. And now Newsom with it. She backs up. 18 seconds to go on the shot clock for Western New Mexico. 1:47 left in the game. And now Newsom driving. Quick jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Kutcher. And she gets it into the hands of Richards. Almost turned it over. And now Richards driving. And the ball turned over by Richards.
Yep, good no call there probably. Moore was just established in there, and Richards kind of ran into her and lost control of the ball.
And there's a shot by number 32, Mitchell. She missed, rebounded, kicked it back out to Moore, and Moore missed the shot. And a rebound by Fort Lewis. And a minute to go. Fort Lewis needs to slow things down. and kill a little time. And head coach Jason Flores upset right now with his players, trying to tell him, hey, we've talked about this twice now in a row in 2 timeouts.
Well, they're looking for him to run some offense, and they weren't doing anything, just kind of.
For natural and organic vitamins and supplements and health and beauty products, there's no better place than Nature's Oasis. We offer an experienced staff, nutrition and supplement education, and exclusive products. Nature's Oasis, home to the largest selections of vitamins and supplements in the Four Corners region.
Today, Dad's moving into Sunshine Gardens.
We're all really excited.
You sure are a hit around here. Woo!
And once he's settled in, I'm sure he'll come out of his shell.
I hear they even have a happy hour. How about that?
Well, I think he's going to like it here just fine.
You know, honey, I think you're right.
$59-55 is a score, a 4-point lead for Fort Lewis. They will have the ball here after this timeout. I'd like to remind you today's game is being filmed for rebroadcast by Inside Durango TV and broadcasted live on American One website. Go to AmericaOneSports.com for viewing information. Also like to remind you to stick with us here at the end of the game, as John Francis will be interviewing head coach Jason Flores, and then we'll interview our special guest, Greg Behane, the president of Bank of Colorado. Big night for them as they're donating $500 to the 50-50 raffle that's being given away here tonight at Wayland Gymnasium. And there is a foul. And that goes, they fouled number 32, Kaylee Santos. That went against number 10. That's Weatherspoon, who just checked into the ball game.
Yep, Santos with 2 shots.
So looking to extend the lead for Fort Lewis, and Kaylee Santos does just that as she makes her first free throw. And Santos with 8 points tonight. A pretty darn good night for her.
Yep, she's played well at the point. Probably got most time at the point tonight for the Skyhawks, and has done a really good job with defense, and has 8 points.
61-55, a 6-point lead for Fort Lewis. And now Western New Mexico looking to fire up 3-point shots. There's the first one, no good. Rebounded by number 4, Ashley Kutcher. And they're going to call a foul on number 33, Neilani Hernandez.
Yep, and Hernandez, I think, just fouled out. Her fifth team foul will send Kutcher to the line to shoot 2. Ashley tonight, 6 for 6 from the line, 19 points. So even though most of the Skyhawks have struggled from the field goal range, they're shooting 80% on free throws at 25 for 31.
So the first shot is up, and it's good. Extends the lead to 7 points. Again, if you're listening to us on the radio, get out here. A big-time raffle going on here tonight, John, in the 50-50 raffle. Bank of Colorado donating $500. You'll hear from their president here shortly. 63-55. There's a 3-point shot missed, but rebounded by Newsom. And the long rebound, another shot by Mitchell, and that time it's good. And that has a different outlook on the ball game now, John, as the score's 63-58 with 35 seconds left.
Still a 2-possession game for the Skyhawks, and Mavericks take a quick timeout, which will be a full minute timeout, as they've still got 2 timeouts. Skyhawks got 1 left. But Skyhawks really struggling from the field.
It's time for rejuvenation with luxurious healing waters, breathtaking views, and lavish spa treatments at the Springs Resort and Spa in Pagosa Springs. Stay at the new Ecolux Hotel and enjoy 24-hour access to our 23 unique pools by the river. Indoors, relax in the hotel and enjoy therapeutic services at the spa. It's time for rejuvenation at the Springs Resort and Spa in Pagosa Springs.
Meet Dan. He owned a dog biscuit company, but Dan wanted more. So Fast Signs created a plan to raise Dan's business visibility. Now Dan has more sales, more stores, more of the good life. And more is what Fast Signs delivers. More than fast, more than signs.
They are only 5 of 24 in the field goal department in the second half, but they're 22 of 24 shooting free throws. So even though we said it looked like the referees are going to let them play a little bit, Skyhawks have still shot a lot of free throws, and fortunately they're making them, and that's the difference in the ball game right now.
So Erica Richards will inbound the ball for Fort Lewis. She gets it in the hands of Ashley Kutcher, and if they're going to foul somebody, that's who we want them to foul, and that's going to go against number 10, Ashley Witherspoon. That's her second on the night, and that'll send Ashley Kutcher to the free throw line. Again, like to remind you to stick with us here after the game, as John Francis will be interviewing head coach Jason Flores, and then after that we'll have our special guest, Greg Behan, the president of Bank of Colorado. A big night for them tonight, donating $500 to the 50-50 raffle. That first shot is up and it's good, so 64-58 is a score. And checking in the ball game is Erin Curry. She'll replace number 14, Kylie Magazzini. Obviously just a speed situation defensively, right?
Well, yeah, defensively and offensively, I think get some ball handlers in the game. You want to clamp them down, but the second free throw is good, and there's a three-pointer, though, by who was it? Young. So these guys aren't giving up. 4-point game, still a two-possession game, 28.1 seconds left, and Coach Kennedy's called a full timeout for the Mavericks.
Well, and Young did not even hesitate to fire that three-point shot up. She knew exactly what she was going to do with that shot.
For natural and organic vitamins and supplements and health and beauty products, there's no better place than Nature's Oasis. We offer an experienced staff, nutrition and supplement education, and exclusive products. Nature's Oasis, home to the largest selections of vitamins and supplements in the Four Corners region.
Today, Dad's moving into Sunshine Gardens.
We're all really excited.
You sure are a hit around here. Woo!
And once he's settled in, I'm sure he'll come out of his shell.
Breaker!
I hear they even have a happy hour. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, I think he's going to like it here just fine.
You know, honey, I think you're right.
Take the foul and go to the line and just keep scoring.
A 4-point lead for Fort Lewis, 65-61. John, do you put on the full court press right now to slow down this offense?
Well, for the Skyhawks, I think you kind of just determine where you're at. If you make a free throw, yeah, I think you can set a defense and slow them down a little bit. But if you miss, you've got to get back on defense in a hurry, obviously. But you don't want to get anybody open, that's for sure. And there's a foul on Christy Groh. So Christy go to the line, who's shooting 74%. She is 3 out of 4 from the line tonight to go with her 9 rebounds and 9 points so far tonight.
26.7 seconds left to go in this game, and we still are not out of the woods. Big time free throws right now for Christy Groh. The first shot is up and it's good. 66-61. Again, Coach Flores bringing in number 13, Erin Curry. She'll replace number 14, Kaylee Magazzini, and there's that chess match game that Coach Flores is playing with right now.
Well, just trying to get some speed in there to shut down their offense, and let's see what they do after the free throw here. If it's made, let's see if he puts some pressure on just to try to disrupt their offense again. And yep, knocks it down, and they're falling back. There's Santos on Newsom trying to keep her out of the lane, but Newsom all the way to the basket, misses a shot. Kutcher with the rebound, and I think with 19 seconds left at 6-point lead, she knocks one of these down, becomes a three-possession game, and that should just about do it.
That should, in retrospect, push Fort Lewis to 12-7 on the season and 9-6 in the RMAC. That will push Western New Mexico to 9-12 on the season and 6-10 in the RMAC. And Ashley Kutcher makes her first free throw, and that was that three-possession game John was just talking about. Here's the second shot, is up, it's good. 69-61 with 19 seconds, and now here's the press.
Whoa, don't foul. So, Skyhawks kind of had a one-lady press there with with Groh, but there's Newsom, fires up a really long three and knocks it down. So a 5-point lead with 10.5 seconds left.
Well, Coach is having a conversation for the officials about how much timeouts they have left, but
a 30-second timeout. I think this should be their last one, but
For natural and organic vitamins and supplements and health and beauty products, there's no better place than Nature's Oasis. We offer an experienced staff, nutrition and supplement education, and exclusive products. Nature's Oasis, home to the largest selections of vitamins and supplements in the Four Corners region.
definitely don't have one now, but I think they thought they had ran out before, but the scorer's table said they had one left. So just a little recap. Ashley Kuchar is 12 for 12 from the free throw line tonight for her 25 points. Really a pretty incredible job by the Skyhawks shooting free throws tonight. The other leading scorer for the Skyhawks, Richards, with 13 points, Christy Groh with 11, and Kylie Santos doing a nice job playing the point tonight with 9.
Here's the inbound from Erica Richards. She gets it into the hands of number 32, Kylie Santos, and they foul Santos immediately with 9.6 seconds left to go. And I don't want to jinx Santos right now, so I'll wait to tell you her free throw percentage right now tonight anyway. So the score, 69-64. Fort Lewis with the lead with 9.6 seconds to go in the second half. And the first shot is up, and it's good. And as John is gathering his intel, I'll let him tell you what her free throws are tonight, because it's pretty miraculous.
She is 6 for 6 tonight with 11 points. Skyhawks with a 3-possession situation on the score now, and just don't foul, and there's a jump shot missed, and Richards gets the rebound, and the Mavericks say that's it, and the Skyhawks win it 71-64.
What a big-time game this was for Fort Lewis, when it really felt like they struggled all night. You just weren't sure where they were going to end up in this game, John. They're able to dig deep and take this game. It was a tough-fought game. This is 2 games we've seen from these 2 clubs that were excellent games for the fans. And Fort Lewis able to come out on top, as John said, with the win. That pushes Fort Lewis to 12-7 on the season and 9-6 in the RMAC. That pushes Western New Mexico to 9-12 and 6-10. And here's a quick interview with head coach Jason Flores. John, take it away.
For natural and organic vitamins and supplements and health and beauty products, there's no better place than Nature's Oasis. We offer an experienced staff, nutrition and supplement education, and exclusive products. Nature's Oasis, home to the largest selections of vitamins and supplements in the Four Corners region.
Come check out what's new at the Ute Mountain Casino Hotel and Resort. We now have single and double deck blackjack games. Enjoy our King of the Cage boxing events year-round at our event center. If you're on the go, take a break at the new Ute Mountain Travel Center. With our valet service, you can arrive in style and get right into the action. Visit us for our Saturday prime rib buffet and our seafood buffet on Fridays. With the largest gaming floor in the area, Ute Mountain Casino Hotel and Resort has all the great games you love to play. The Sporting News Grill at the new Holiday Inn and Suites of Durango is now open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Featuring a full-service restaurant and bar with 11 HD TVs, it's a great venue for family and sports fanatics alike. The Sporting News Grill. Stop in and let us show you our game face.
Today, Dad's moving into Sunshine Gardens.
We're all really excited.
You sure are a hit around here. Woo!
And once he's settled in, I'm sure he'll come out of his shell.
Breaker!
I hear they even have a happy hour. How about that?
Well, I think he's going to like it here just fine.
You know, honey, I think you're right.
Introducing the Southwest Colorado Winter Guide, a great source for information about restaurants, activities, entertainment, and winter events. Pick one up and get the inside scoop on what's going on. From Cortez to Durango, from Pagosa Springs to Silverton, and every interesting attraction along the way. The Southwest Colorado Winter Guide is a free publication of the Durango Herald, available all over town. Whether you make your plans over a barbed wire fence or over wireless internet, if you're coming from the stockyard or the stock exchange, Durango is right at home at the Diamond Bell, timeless and timely.
Jim McKay hosts Open for Business, an informative new program on commerce, industry, and business in the Four Corners region, premiering January 30th on IDTV, Durango Cable Channel 15. Open for Business with Jim McKay, brought to you by First Southwest Bank.
Watch more at DurangoTV.com.